So you got a hot date in Seoul, but nowhere to go? Whether you're from around here or just a visitor, this romantic guide will take you through Seoul's hidden gems, unforgettable meals, and breathtaking light shows. Let's make your next date night a story you'll never forget. So your hot date starts in Ikseon-dong, a historical neighborhood where tradition meets neon lights. Walking through its maze-like alleyways feels like stepping into a different world. Every turn you take reveals something new, where you and your date can check out a hip, trendy hanok cafe, a boutique store, or a cool place to take an Instagram pic.
Ikseon-dong is famous for having lots of great restaurants. When I was looking for a place to eat here today, there's so many restaurants. Every one of them has such high reviews that you're not going to go wrong anywhere you go.
For lunch, take your date to Oncheonjip. It's a popular hanok-style shabu-shabu spot. Before you come, make sure you book a spot through Catch Table. Otherwise, you might be waiting in line and your date might dump your ass.
We're going in. Yeah. Ooh, look at this. Do you want to sit on the ground or do you want to sit on the table?
I'd rather do table.
저 테이블이에요. 네. So nice.
If your date is still there after waiting outside, then you'll get rewarded with an amazing lunch experience in a magical venue.
This is brisket and this is samgyeopsal right here.
This tier 3 set also comes with leafy greens, mushrooms, and tofu.
There's this bowl here, so we have raw eggs each. So you crack both eggs in the bowl and just scoop out the egg yolk. The egg yolk goes in the garlic sauce,
okay.
and then the egg whites go in later when you make the kalguksu.
Impress your date by ordering this Korean pancake. It's essentially an egg pancake, but it's loaded with meat, vegetables, and mushrooms. Make sure you cut the pancake into pieces with the provided scissors, as trying to take it apart with chopsticks is damn near impossible and will only result in huge embarrassment. Before cooking the meat, open the raw egg and put the yolk in the soy garlic sauce.
So what you're supposed to do is grab the sauce with the egg yolk and then mix it. Break the egg yolk apart.
This is your main dipping sauce for the shabu-shabu. You'll also get kalguksu with your set, which is fresh hand-cut noodle. It's a chewy kind of noodle that will thicken the broth. Pour in the egg white that you saved from the egg earlier, and you'll end up with an amazing noodle that has absorbed the soybean flavor of the broth. Overall, the experience and service is great. There's a zen courtyard in the middle of the restaurant, and they also offer the teddy bear hot pot if you're willing to pay the extra. Unless your date is made out of rock, he or she would definitely remember the experience. And if they're still willing to hang out with you, you should take the time to explore Ikseon-dong for its unique themed cafes and quaint shops that line the alleys. The cafe that we went to was called Flippers, and they're known for their Japanese-style fluffy pancakes. They have a large variety of pancake sandwiches to go if you want to explore Ikseon-dong with one in hand. We ordered lattes, as well as their signature pancakes with fresh fruit. After taking a break at one of the cafes, spend the rest of the afternoon exploring the neighborhood before jumping on the train and heading to Shindan, home of Seoul's best Italian restaurant for a romantic dinner.
It's called Nangga.
Here it is.
Oh.
Chef Jin is the owner of Nangga and has worked all over North America, specifically in the same restaurants as the chefs in Netflix smash show Culinary Class Wars, and has been featured in YouTube channels with other big names. The name Nangga is an Italian in origin, but it means romantic chef. What better name for a perfect date spot? We started with our favorite appetizer, which was a tenderly grilled cuttlefish topped with a sofrito sauce simmered with 6 different vegetables. Since it was grilled over high heat, you can really taste the char.
My mouth is literally watering.
Yeah. Oh, the smell is so fragrant. The squid is so soft. When you taste that char with the squid, it's so good.
We ordered focaccia bread to pair with the cuttlefish, which was baked using dough that has been cultured for 4 years with specially developed yeast, then fermented for 48 hours before baking. The bread was so good that we ordered another one, because we wanted to use it wipe up the sauce from our upcoming pastas as well. The first pasta we ordered was a porcini pasta, which was a cream pasta made with porcini and shiitake mushrooms. The cream sauce is made from a chicken stock that has been simmered for 8 hours along with French butter. The end result is a super creamy and truffled flavored pasta.
So the funny story to this is when Jin was visiting Japan, I recommended some restaurants to him. And in Japan, we have our favorite ramen restaurant, which we haven't shown you guys yet, but it is a chicken ramen joint. And they use a little bit of truffle in there. And when he had that ramen, Jin loved it, and he got the inspiration and made this dish.
We ended our dinner with a fresh sea whelk aglio olio. The classic oil and garlic pasta, but combined with fresh whelk from the East Sea, as well as some chili peppers for a kick. In retrospect, we wish we ordered another pasta instead of the second order of bread. And just like that, we were full. If we didn't order the second bread, we would have maybe ordered the octopus from Namhae or the aged green tea fed pork belly. Either way, you can't go wrong here at Nangga, and it's a perfect way to start the last phase of date, which is the Gwanghwamun Gate Light Show and the Seoul Lantern Festival, for which you have to head toward Gwanghwamun, the heart of Korea's historic past. Welcome to the Gwanghwamun Gate Light Show. It's a projection mapping show accompanied by music that takes place every year and lasts for around 3 weeks at the end of the year. There are 7 shows nightly, and the visuals and music were done by digital artists and musicians from all around the world, each with their own theme. It might get repetitive after a while, but it's worth seeing before heading over to the Seoul Lantern Festival, which is just a short walk away.
I really love how they integrated the Korean traditional architecture into something so modern, like projection mapping.
The reason you're here is for the Seoul Lantern Festival, which is a must-visit winter event. First held in 2009, this signature event has grown into one of Seoul's most beloved traditions, blending history, art, and modern technology to create a stunning spectacle.
Ooh, wow!
Oh, cool.
The festival starts at Cheonggye Plaza and spans 1.2 kilometers to Samraegyo Bridge. Visitors can enjoy a variety of interactive exhibits, photo opportunities, and other similar experiences. When we came here, it was cold as hell, so make sure you and your date dress up warm. We put some heat packs in our pant pockets, and it's also a great idea to grab a hot coffee or hot chocolate beforehand so that you can keep your hands warm during the kilometer-long walk.
Look at the details. Like, this guy has a stomach, so his belly is out. Yeah. And then the faces too, that guy looking at us with the big list. At
Yeah,
the
so they're
front.
not all the same.
Yeah.
That's important.
Wow. So well done.
These thugs.
Wow. It's really something.
And that's it for the night. It was pretty late at this point, so we finished our walk and went back to our hotel. But that's not finished for the date. We still have some more time before we leave Seoul tomorrow. Good morning. It's a beautiful, cold morning, and like he said, there's one more spot we gotta hit up before we leave Seoul today. And that spot is Nangga Guan, a Michelin bib gourmand noodle joint that is a 10-minute walk from our hotel. It's a charming Chinese noodle house, and the interior looks like it came from one of those old-school World War II Chinese dramas. Their specialty is the Chinese beef noodle soup, one of Ian's favorites. We each ordered their signature dish, which was Nangga special for 15,000 won. Along with boiled egg, the toppings included some vegetables and beef brisket, shank, and beef short plate. We also ordered boiled dumplings. Apparently, there's a limited number of dumplings per day available to order, so we had to order these before they sold out. Do we start with the dumplings? I want to start with the egg.
Sure, we can start with the egg. I'm gonna start with the dumpling.
These dumplings are made fresh every day. The filling consists of pork, shrimp, and young cabbage. The dumplings cost 8,000 won for a plate of 7. The meat is juicy, and the young cabbage has a sweet, almost slightly pickled flavor, which gives it its depth. Make sure you eat it with the chili sauce that's provided for a kick. There are instructions that will explain how you should eat the noodles. They recommend adding 1 to 3 spoonfuls of chili sauce. It's not that spicy, but it helps when it's so cold outside. The meat is super tender. Don't worry if you're not full after finishing your bowl of noodles. In typical Korean style, they have rice available for you to mix into your remaining soup. They claim that their soup has health benefits and that it would be a waste to throw away. So add a bowl of rice, some mustard greens, and finish it off. And that's done. We're full. What a great last meal for our date in Seoul. If you come here to Nangga Mian Guan, let us know what you think in the comments below. So that wraps up Perfect Date in Seoul.
Thanks for... Am I saying that?
I don't know, you said it for the first time, so.
Thanks so much for watching.
If you like the content, please like, comment, and share.
Merry Christmas! Happy New Year!
Cheonggyecheon!